Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So I'll be looking into the feelings of this person that you may be connecting with romantically. This could have been somebody in a relationship with you. It could be a situationship. This could be simply that you've exchanged glances and you know that there's something there, but one of you is not speaking up. And I do see there is a lot of hesitation in this connection. Oh my God, what is this? Capricorn, this is not good energy. This is very frustration, a lot. Somebody here is very frustrated. Sorry, the cards, I mean, these are all, for me, these are very negative cards. This is at least positive, but the other two are quite negative. The other three, sorry. All right, so this could be somebody that you are dealing with right now. This could be somebody that you have dealt with in the past, someone who you're thinking of. Wow. I don't want to ask, but can it get any worse? And this is something, holy crap, I guess it can, yes. This is something that this person is thinking of. However, because Capricorn, these emotions are so intense. Oh my God, it's like we got the crappiest cards all out here. There's a few more. Let's not hope that they come out, but these are very dark, deep, heavy cards. So I'm going to put this back. Two of them came out. There's one. Okay, it's meant to come out. Crossroads, really? The energy here is so heavy. Okay, Capricorn, the one thing about this reading, before I even go forward, there are a hell of a lot of heavy negative energies here, and it's coming from this person. However, because they are feeling like this, and because you are thinking of them, you are actually now in tune with their energy as well. And I am sensing that many of you are also feeling this way. So if you feel that this is not the other person and that this is you, I totally agree. Yes, I see that here because of the type of cards that you have. All right. So I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. You have here, first card's the strongest, death and rebirth, followed by illusion, boundaries, anger and rage, abundance, grief, betrayal, sensuality, crossroads under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Okay. My dear Capricorn, so much has happened in our lives, and the way things have been, they can no longer be that way. Things need to change. There was a time when I was in this connection and I would do things a certain way, and it was very rough, sometimes mean, demeaning, irresponsible. I never really thought of conducting myself in a mature and responsible kind of way. However, I now see things differently. Now, I actually am hoping and dreaming for a second chance with you. This second chance going forward I would like to do things differently. I would like to take better steps, be proactive, be cautious. I don't want to do things the way I used to do them before. I want a second chance, and I want to do things the right way. But how do you know all this? You don't. Because I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask. I act as though everything is okay, as if nothing bothers me, but in actual fact, I am very much bothered. This is an illusion. I show you only what it is that I want to show you, not what is truly inside. I may behave in a way, however, my true intentions are different. And these boundaries that have been brought up by yourself, myself, and our circumstances, these boundaries are pissing me off. I am angry. I'm enraged. Why now, when I finally decide that, okay, I can do this, I want to do this, why is there so much distance now? And because so much time has gone by, it is so damn difficult for me to reach out to you and be with you the way you want me to be. I'm not happy. I am angry. I am annoyed. I am irritated by the circumstances that you and I are in now. These boundaries hurt me, and I know that they hurt you as well. The distance between us, the emotional boundaries, the physical boundaries. With you, I know that there is so much abundance that I can gain. I can learn a lot from you, gain wisdom. Sometimes I even feel that you and I would make a great power couple. And we do, in my heart. I do feel guilty and remorse and regret for certain things that I said and for certain things that I did. And I even feel regretful for the things that I didn't do that I should have, and the things that I didn't say when I should have spoken them. For this I know it appears to you as though I have betrayed you on some level. There is a sense of betrayal. The way I behaved for you seemed very different. Everything appeared different. You thought you knew me, when in fact, you never really knew me at all. I know how this may appear. I know what this seems like. And I do find it difficult to gain your trust, to win that trust back. So many things I have done where now there is a lack of trust and a lack of faith. You thought you knew me and you never really knew me at all. I acted like a stranger, and I have behaved in a way that's very different. I've acted as someone who's unpredictable. You thought you could predict me, but you couldn't. I do feel that in this connection there is just so much passion I have for you. It may be lustful, but I do admire you as well, on many levels. You are gorgeous. You're handsome. You're beautiful. You're very alluring, very tempting. And it's hard for me to get you off my mind. For this reason, I know now that it is important for me, if I want to move on, I need to make a decision. A decision needs to be made, and I am at a crossroads. I do have choices, but you are my main choice. I just don't know how to move forward right now. And it's not just for one reason. There are many obstacles along the way. But ultimately, I do want to have a second chance with you. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, a lot of feelings here. I mean, you have illusions, boundaries, anger and rage, grief, betrayal. This person is feeling a lot, and I can only imagine if there are these types of feelings, then that means that this connection was truly very, very intense. And if it was that intense, then of course you must also be quite affected by this. Some of you may feel irritated. There may be boundaries, there may be grief, there may be the feelings of betrayal. And it's kind of going both ways here because of the type of cards that came out. I'm saying that. All right, so I'm going to have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. And let's have a look at any type of issues, any obstacles, any concerns that this person has had, which is most likely why there may have been a problem in the first place. This could be something that happened a while ago. This could be something that's very current. Not wanting to come out. There you go. Okay, Princess of Cups. Traditionally, it's a very nice card, but in this spread, I just read the reversals. So, let's have a look. We have also the 9 of Coins under the bottom of the deck. So we have the Princess of Cups and the 9 of Coins. The Princess of Cups does talk about how this person may have given you an offer that you thought was love, but now, or at some point in time, you realized that this was just an empty offer. It was an empty invitation. That cup was not full of water or love. It may have been full of something else. Oh dear, I hear someone saying it was full of coal. You know, during Christmas, coal in your stocking. This cup was full of coal. Here, there's also a sense of fickleness and immaturity of affection. So unfortunately, some of you may have experienced, and of course this is a general love reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it does show here, at least for those of you that it may be resonating with and for, there's a sense of fickleness. This person was very changeable. One moment they may have been one way, then suddenly they're changing. This person may have even been like on and off, hot and cold, gaslighting you. But there's a lot of behavior that was not stable. And it talks about immaturity of their affection. They were not really mature when it came to expressing their affection and not even thinking about relationships the way, you know, people should be. We also have here inconsistent and unreliable messages. This person may not have been reliable. Ambivalence and codependence. There may have been a sense of codependency here as well. Now, it's interesting with codependence, you have here the 9 of Coins, which actually, in their point of view, you are pretty well settled. Remember, you had the abundance card earlier too. So some of you may be, you know, quite well off. I hope all of you are. But here there's almost not a sense of intimidation, but it's like, you know, this person was just you in their life, was a bonus for them, and they didn't appreciate that. Here we have the 9 of Coins. Let's have a look at that. So this person may have been overindulging in materialistic pleasures. So not only were they immature, however, in addition to that, they also would spend a lot of time, energy, effort, money on things that just don't count, that don't matter. Here, it says here, perhaps to the point of compromising their financial stability. So they could have taken so much money out of the bank. Like, you know, they spend all the money they had. Then they go to the bank, they get whatever money they have. Then if they have any in their savings, they took that out too. Like, this person is not good when it comes to saving and living for tomorrow. They just live for today. That's the type of person this individual is. The personality is coming out like that. So we also have here, they did feel at some point guilty over possessing so much. There was an inability to experience the joy. You see, the issue is here that there was so much materialistic things that this person had in their life. They didn't really appreciate what they had that was emotional or even physically in front of them. Here they also had fear and envy, and the fear of envy or jealousy. They may have been a bit on the jealous side as well. This person may have, you know, gotten into arguments just for the sake of arguing. Like, it could be possible that this person never really, sorry, there's some wax up there. I have no idea how wax got there. This person seems to be immature to the point where they would just argue just for the sake of arguing, just because they wanted to, just because there was nothing else to do. And the worst thing is, I see that it really hurt you. And you felt as if, and I'm getting this intuitively right now, you felt as if, just like the betrayal card, like, did you actually know this person? Some of you have seen a side to this person that you never really expected. And it really, really hurt you because you thought that you were with somebody who was going to be very committed, very mature. However, it turned out to be kind of like a shock that no way, this person is completely different. And honestly, that's just this individual acting, you know. In the beginning, things may have been great, but then you saw their true colors. And now things are totally different. But that's what I'm getting intuitively here because of these two cards, the combination of these cards, that's what I'm getting. It's not good. So let's have a look at any type of actions, any intentions, any plans that this person may have towards you. In all honesty, like, I know they want a second chance, but I didn't see. You see, after the guilty card, because you had the guilty card, which is great. The person is feeling guilty. That's good. After the guilty card, I usually see a pattern. The pattern is after guilty, then they heal. After healing, then they have the wisdom card. So this person still has 2 stages to go. They still have to go through this phase, right? The phase of healing and then the phase of being more wise. They haven't reached there yet. So even if this person is going to reach out to you or try to create a better connection with you, it's best to take it slow because you are still at a higher level in terms of maturity and relationship and love. This person is not. So don't let them just rush into your life. Oh, yes, I want a second chance. No, that's their immaturity. They need to, I'm sorry, but they need to hurt. They need to heal. They need to feel it, regret it, live with it, and then learn from it. That's when they'll get that wisdom. And that takes time. You can't rush that. You can't rush a person like this. All right, let's have a look. Ten of Wands. So this is the beginner's tarot deck. It does appear here that this person is a lot of fire energy too. This person has a lot of burdens. They also are starting to feel burdened by this relationship and where it stands and what they have done. We also have here, and I'm still getting, let's see, yep, Capricorn, I usually don't associate. I only look at the other cards around, and I associate this with somebody, if it's a player or somebody who's promising. I'm seeing a player. I'm seeing a person who is young. They may be, I'm actually seeing an age range. I'm seeing 30-something. This person may either be in their 30s, or no matter what their age is, if they're much more mature, they're literally acting, okay, like they're in their 20s. If they are older, they're acting like in their 20s, but this person actually might be 30-something. I'm just getting that with this card. It might not resonate for everybody, but the one thing for sure is this person is immature. And gaslighting, I'm getting the word gaslighting. Here with the Ten of Wands, this person has had enough of this. They are getting tired of this burden because it's on their mind. At least they have a conscience, right? You know, they're just thinking about this. They have a little bit of a heart. So they are actually thinking. Otherwise, some people don't give a damn. So at least this person is feeling this, which is good. That's karma. We have here the Knight of Wands. This person does want to come back into your life. However, I see them as a player. I usually never say that, but I do see them as that. The only reason I see them as a player right now is not only because of the surrounding cards, but because this person has not matured yet. They need to mature. Remember, like I told you, there are those phases that they have to go through. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. Some of you may have worked with this person. Maybe you work with them currently. This could also be somebody who wants to somehow find an excuse to go through some type of club, association, get to know you more, work on something with you. They want to be close to you, and they may try to find some type of excuse to work on something with you. They do want to build this connection. And ultimately, I mean, again, right, a lot of fire energy here. You have the Six of Wands. So it does seem like this person wants to come back into your life, and they want to like have that victory. They want to be with you, which is great. Yes, they do. The intentions are there, but I know that there could be problems afterwards. So just be a little careful. We also have here the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups talks about how this person still has many options and they are daydreaming. That is why not a good idea. Not yet. You see, they do have a lot of options, but you are, I would say, their number one option. You are their number one option. This person in the future is going to start to realize that they are falling in love with you. They're going to realize this because they are hurting so much, because they're angry so much, because there's so much boundaries. The only reason why somebody's hurting so much, you take away everything and it comes down to love. They give a damn, right? They do give a damn. This is why, because they actually care. So yes, this person does have a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings for you. They just have not grown up yet on the inside. They truly have to change their ways if they want to be in a long-term committed relationship. Otherwise, this person will be very flighty, very flaky. They won't stay. Like you won't be able to trust them. That's a problem here. All right, Capricorn, I hope that was kind of helpful. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say. I'm almost wondering what they're going to have to say about this. I think some of you may even already know what they're going to say. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So in accordance to this reading, something that they would like to tell you, I knew it. I knew you guys don't want to hear this. There's something better. I knew it because that's why I was kind of dreading even asking them, because I know they're not happy. They're not happy with this. They are not happy with this connection because basically many of you are being used. It's not nice. They are saying here that there is something better than the person and the situation that you are in. There's two things here, a better situation and a better person. At the end of the day, you're still going to have a peaceful resolution with this person. So if there has been some upsetness, wow. If there has been some upsetness, then things will be resolved peacefully, which is good. It's always good to, you know, end on good terms if it's possible. They do want you to reconsider. They don't want you to rush into this. They want you to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do, any actions that you're going to take, any things that you are like, maybe you're not going to take action. So they're still saying reconsider what it is that you're going to do. You will be receiving an opportunity in the coming future. Sorry, those are two. You will be receiving an opportunity. They would like you to ask them, and they will be there to support you. The way you ask your angels, we do not worship angels. It makes them feel very awkward. They're not to be worshipped. However, we give them our most respect and our love, our appreciation. Unlikely. See, I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, the angels are not that happy. They do want you to know that the situation is going to improve. However, unlikely the way that you thought it would. Eventually, you're going to be able to communicate clearly. You're going to get a chance to talk to this person, to have that peaceful resolution. It is important here to note that I do see some of you moving on extremely slowly with this person, where the situation will improve. However, it will unlikely improve the way that you thought it would. It may be slightly different. Here with asking your angels, the way you ask angels, and with this deck, this deals with angels, right? And the head of angels is heaven, God. You know, this is Christ consciousness. This is the Almighty. So you can pray to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to His Father, the Almighty. From there, you call upon archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation. You can ask them, and they will give you answers intuitively through signs and synchronicities, through messages from yourself and from other people. You will get that. Try it. It works. We have here also communicate clearly. Now, by communicating clearly, this talks about how you have that ability to express yourself. And when you get a chance to talk to this particular person, I do find it's important that you already practice, and it may sound weird, but practice yourself 4 points maximum what you're going to say to this person. People don't like hearing paragraphs and pages of things. They just want to hear something short and concise because they can remember that. If you speak too much, or if you text too much, or if you write too much, they will get lost in the details. So always remember, whatever time occurs, whenever you have a chance, communicate clearly. Don't be sarcastic. Don't be indirect. Don't be angry, right? Don't be insulting. Don't mock them. Don't taunt them. Just be clear and concise as possible. Because sometimes we have one opportunity and we have to make the most of it. So that is your reading. I do see here that the angels are kind of not wanting you to really get into this so fast. I do see that they're trying to tell you to take a step back and think about things. Eventually, for some of you, there's two groups here, you will be able to work this out. And for some of you, you're literally going to want to just walk on, move on, because it's unlikely going to turn out the way that you thought, but there will be a peaceful resolution. You guys just may end up being good friends in the future, like just platonic friends. That's what I'm getting from these cards. So I am seeing, don't think it's going to completely change overnight. It's not going to. within the next few months. No, this is going to take time. This person, you're dealing with somebody who is really overwhelmed with the type of feelings that they're having now. They've never really experienced this. Remember, right in the beginning, there was a whole bunch of cards, very heavy energy. So let this person learn, as I mentioned before. Then there's that phase where they have to go through the healing process. From there, then they become a bit wiser. When they're wiser after that, you also have strength. The strength has to come in for them to actually reach out to you. These are observations that I've made of trends and patterns that I've seen as people have progressed in their relationships. So it's really interesting how that changes over time. Okay, Capricorn, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Let me know in the comments below. I will try my best to respond to as many of you as I can. All right then, you all take care and stay safe. Bye now.